My work involves working with people that are doing so much. This can be business people, ambitious professionals, anybody who is achieving so much, but they know that they have so much to take them to the next level, but there's always something holding them back. So when they come to me, one of the things that I realize they do struggle with is setting healthy boundaries. So for the next few weeks, I'm going to talk about how to set healthy boundaries and how to maintain those boundaries. But before I talk about boundaries, it's really good for me to set a foundation on how to set a good boundaries, because without that, you are going to struggle with setting boundaries and also maintaining those boundaries. So the foundation of setting a good boundaries is for you to learn how your nervous system works, because your nervous system is in charge of your thoughts, your actions, and your behaviors. And when we set boundaries, we need to set boundaries in a state where other people are going to receive that boundaries with respect, but not thinking that we are trying to attack them or we are trying to put them down. So for you to set a good boundaries, you need to understand the three main nervous system states, because your nervous system will shape how you set that boundaries. So state number one, it's what we call the ventral vagal state. This is a state where you feel connected, you feel safe, you can communicate clearly, you can respect other people when you're setting those boundaries. This is the state where you can get feedback without feeling not enough. This is the state where you can get rejection but still believe in yourself. The second state is what we call sympathetic state, or sometimes actually this state is known as fight or flight. This is when your body is sensing danger or threat, and therefore you might find yourself being defensive, reactive, anxious, angry, or emotionally you're feeling overwhelmed. And in this state, it's really hard to set healthy boundaries, because when you try to set boundaries in this state, you are going to become so harsh to other people. You are going to demand from other people things that is not possible for them to achieve. So in this state again, when you set boundaries, you'll be saying things like, stop doing that, otherwise you're not going to see me again. How dare you keep doing this thing? I want you to stop. So in that state, the way you communicate your boundaries, other people are going to be defensive, they are going to react, and they are not going to keep those boundaries. The third state is what we call the vagal state. Sometimes we call the shutdown or the freeze state. This is where you may withdraw because you are so worried about what other people are going to react if you set these boundaries. You might emotionally disconnect because you are feeling again overwhelmed with all these emotions. And when you are in that state, it's not possible to set boundaries because you feel like, if I set boundaries, people are going to reject me. If I set boundaries, people are going to think that I don't care, and therefore you shut down. So one of the things for you really to learn before setting boundaries is to understand how your nervous system works and in what state is it possible to set boundaries. Boundaries that are there to protect you, protect your business, your career, your loved one, and also protect other people. So follow for the next video where I'm going to explain why boundaries become impossible if you don't understand how your nervous system works. Thank you for watching.